Hi, I'm Dave with the Stevens Company. In this video I'm going to show you how to install a Welch Allyn 7792-M diagnostic wall unit. It's not too hard. So when you get your Welch Allyn diagnostic wall unit, it'll come in a box like this, I hope. Anyways, when you open the box, you'll see inside that there's a number of items. These are all the diagnostic units. So at the bottom of this box, you're going to find the actual wall board itself, which is in there. So you're going to want to remove that, which I'll do in a second. Okay, so now the wall board's been removed from the box, and here it is here. Also in with that is the hardware that comes with this. This is the bracket that will go onto the wall, and this is the hardware that comes with it. In the past, Welch Allyn had some much better hardware. These days, I don't know. A lot of times I won't use this unless I know I'm going into a stud. A lot of times you don't have that option, so you might want to use something else. If you don't have the luxury of drilling into a stud and you're just going into drywall, previously Welch Allyn used to send these, which I liked. That will really hold on and it'll spread out on the other side of the gyprock. But again, if you're not drilling into a stud. And then there's these ones here. They're a bit expensive, but I quite often use them if you're just going into the drywall. But make sure you get the right weight. This one holds up to 75 pounds, so more than enough. In this case today, I'm fortunate that the builder, this building is a new build, so they've blocked this behind here. And so there's wood right in behind here where this will be mounted, so I'll be able to drill right into the wood backing. So in this case, it'll be a little bit easier than usual. Let's hope. So again, in this case, because I'm drilling the wood, I can just use the hardware that's provided, but I would say that happens about 5% of the time. In most cases, you're usually just going into drip rock. They don't usually have a block of wood back there that's, they already had an exam room set up, so they knew what, in this new build, they knew what to put in. But anyways, normally you would have to use something like that. I'll just start this here, the pre-drilled hole, so I know where it's gonna go. Okay, so I've got it to the edge here. I've just hit wood, so I know when I turn it, it's really tight. It's also important to make sure that the gap is on the up, facing the top, because the wall board's going to fall into that groove. So it's really important to make sure you got it facing the right direction. And again, you can see those grooves there that hold onto the wall. Okay, now that it's attached to the wall, we just want to make sure that it is level, which it is. And now we will be putting the wall board onto the bracket. So there's the bracket here. You can see the little gap that's going to fall into that. So it's quite easy once that's up. Just slide that to the back and it'll drop in. It's fairly tight, nice and flush to the wall. And yeah, it can slide a bit, but it's, well, so you can slide, but it's quite tight and it's quite nice actually. So now we're just going to put on our instruments. Okay, so now that we've got our wall board on, it's now time to put the diagnostic units up. So you'll find 5 boxes in with the big box, which is right here. I've unpackaged everything to speed up this video. Find your ear specula dispenser. You've got your wall transformer. You've got your otoscope, macroview otoscope head, your ophthalmoscope head, and your blood pressure unit. Anyways, you also, with the hardware, don't throw that out if you don't use it, these 2 little dots. If there's no thermometer with this wall, if there's no thermometer ordered, these will cover these holes here. So make sure, very important, you don't throw out your dots. Anyways, I'll quickly mount this and you'll be able to see the finished product shortly. The great thing about these wall boards is all the hardware is already mounted for you. You just have to put the board up. So it makes it quite easy. A lot of times I will tighten these screws a little bit, but basically there, it's just that simple. You're just hanging stuff at this stage. Once you've adjusted the bolts to the tightness that you want, then you just have to hang them. So just go on like this, they twist on. There's your macro view, your ophthalmoscope. So we'll get the ophthalmoscope on. We want to just make sure they work. So that's working fine. And that one seems to be working fine. So now we just have to mount the blood pressure unit. With the blood pressure unit, it's the one case you will have to remove the top 2 screws because the bottom one will fall in there and that holds it. And then what you'll do is you'll mount the 2 that you've taken out. Just tighten up, not too tight there. So that's that. What you do is you'll just set the tubing a bit so it goes on a little easier. That goes on underneath here. And then you just take your new FlexiPort cuff. Number 11 comes with the unit. If you want larger or smaller size, they'll have to be ordered separately. But they just screw in here. That screws in. And what's nice about the FlexiPort system, most people are familiar with this from Welch Allyn, but what's great about it is you don't have to have all kinds of other tubing. You just need one set of tubing. And then whatever cuff you need, it just snaps on at the FlexiPort part. Just like that. That easy. So that just goes back in there. And here, let's take a look at the finished product. So there you go. Looks good. Anyways, this has been Dave with the Stevens Company. I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, don't be intimidated. It is quite easy to put up the Welch Allyn Wall Diagnostic 777. Anyways, take care and hope you're having a great day. Bye now.